Welcome everyone, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about the Strategy Factory Club and specifically the bounty program that's part of the Strategy Factory Club, because a lot of people have questions about that, want to know how it works. So I thought I'd explain a little bit better. So first of all, don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Treat all results as hypothetical. Okay, so as you know, the Strategy Factory Club is a way to take your strategy, which is a single rabbit, and multiply it into a whole bunch of rabbits, right? Because you're going to be sharing winning strategies with other people. And real quick, the way it works, you submit strategies to me, I monitor them for 6 months, and at the end of 6 months, all the strategies that pass get shared among the people who pass. So let's just assume today is January 1st. The next club month will start in February. It's called the February Club, and the strategies would be due by January 25th. The club would start February 1st and run until July 31st. So it runs for 6 months. And then on August 1st, I look at all the strategies, and all the ones that pass the performance criteria are considered winners or passers. And those passing strategies get shared amongst all the winners. So if 20 strategies are submitted by people and 10 of them pass, then that package of 10 gets shared among the 10 winners. But there is a way to get even more strategies than just those 10. You could submit strategies that earn bounties, and those are like bonuses or extras. And when you earn a bounty, what that means is you get to go back in our whole history, our whole catalog of almost 50 different months, and pick a specific month worth of strategies that you want. So here's an example of just the most recent 6. You could pick any one of those if you earned a bounty, and you'd get that whole package of strategies. So the bounty is a great way to get some of those older strategies that passed, and that's in addition to the one package you're already winning. Pretty neat, right? So how can you qualify? Well, there's 5 different ways to get a bounty. I'm going to go through each of these pretty quickly, but of course if you have questions you can always send them to me. So method 1 is every month, every club month, we focus on a different market sector. Okay? So if you create a strategy for that particular sector, then you will earn a bounty if your strategy passes. So if today is January 1st, you look at the list, the next club would be for February, the February club, and it's interest rates. So if you submit a strategy that's an interest rate market strategy, then that would qualify for a bounty should you pass your strategy, and you'd get a bonus package. So that's the first method. And you can see every club month we do a different sector, so that kind of helps us diversify. Method 2 is to use multiple data streams. So you create a strategy where you're trading gold, and that's data 1, but you're basing it off of data 2, which would be oil calculations as an example. If you did that, that would qualify for a bounty. Let's say you use gold 30-minute bars and gold daily bars. Those are different data streams, so again, that would qualify as a bounty. The whole idea here is you're trading one symbol or one time frame, and you're basing the signal off of something else. And not a lot of people do that, so that's why I want to encourage that. Method 3 would be to be a stock-only short strategy, so a short stock strategy. So you take any of the stock indices and you only do short trades with them, no long trades at all. And if you can do that and create a passing strategy, you get a bounty for that. Method 4 is an intraday strategy, so as long as your strategy closes the same day it opens, you close before the exchange closes for the day, That's considered an intraday strategy. Those are typically a lot harder to come up with, so um, I want to encourage that. You get a bounty for that. And then method 5, if you create a strategy with a good entry edge that I explain in this bonus video that you get in your Strategy Factory package, if you create a strategy that meets that criteria, you can get a bounty for that. So what does that mean? You can get up to 4 different bounties. So you could pass one strategy and get 4 months worth of bounties plus the month you participated in the club. So you can get 5 months of strategies. Here's an example. You create an ES short only strategy. Exits by the end of the day, so it's an intraday. And you use data 2 with gold, but you trade it ES as data 1, and you have an acceptable entry ratio, edge ratio. That would be 4 bounties right there. That's pretty hard. No one's ever done that. Maybe you do something that's 2 bounties, where you know the next club month is softs and eggs, so you make a soybean meal strategy, and you create it with a good entry edge ratio per the video that you'd get in the package. That would qualify for 2 bounties. So a lot of different ways to do it, but the whole idea is to try to encourage you to create certain types of strategies. And that allows you to get a lot of the older strategies and build up your library. And everything that this is based around is creating strategies that not a lot of people are creating. You know, not a lot of people create multiple data streams. I can tell you almost nobody creates short-only stock strategies. A lot of people tend to focus on certain markets instead of getting a diversified portfolio. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to get a wide variety of different markets. And things like intraday strategies, short only, these multiple data streams, these are all tougher strategies to create. And so when we do that, you're kind of putting yourself away from most of the people developing strategies. So that's what I'm trying to encourage. So it works out pretty well when you start to look at that. So the club's a great way to get strategies, but if you use the bounty program as part of the club, you can get even more strategies, and that's really awesome. So thanks for watching. If you have questions, send me an email. I can clarify it. You know, don't assume something with a bounty. When you submit a strategy, I'll usually tell you how many bounties you have. I'll mark it in the tracking spreadsheet. But feel free to ask questions if you're confused, because sometimes I miss some of the bounties initially, and you know your strategies better than I do, so you can help me with that. All right, well, thanks for watching.